Welcome back, y'all, to Fort Worth's Finest Rabbitry YouTube page. We talked about housing in the last issue on our YouTube video. This time we're going to talk about feed and getting ready for your rabbit. As you can see here, rabbit feed usually comes in a 50-pound bag, and on that 50-pound bag there is a nutritional statement tag, and it will tell you what kind of feed and what it has in it. This is going to be important once you pick your breed. Again, in our 20 years of raising rabbits, we've probably raised about 10 breeds, so obviously we've not raised all breeds. So once you've got your housing ready and you pick your breed, it's going to be very important that you hook up with a breeder that knows what they're doing if you want to be competitive. If you're just buying rabbits and you're raising rabbits to eat or pets or that sort of thing, then any feed will do. But if you're going to be competitive, and that's what our YouTube channel is about, you've got to know the right feed and what to add to it at the right time to put the best rabbit on the table for that judge. Again, if you're raising like California meat pens, New Zealand meat pens, you've got to have that 18% protein to start off with to get them a good burst, to get them going. For a show rabbit, particularly like the satins and the mini satins that we grow, we typically feed a little less, say 16% protein, to keep them nice and firm, but they've got a long time to grow because we may not put them on the table for 7 or 8 months. So in looking to what you're going to do, when you pick the breed that you want, you're going to find a breeder. How do I find a reputable breeder? Typically most states have a group. Like ours is the Texas Rabbit Breeders Association. They have a website. On that website it has a board of directors. You can go on that, click, and get a hold of one of those people, and they can point you in the right direction. You want a New Zealand, they'll tell you where to go. You're going to try to raise satins, they'll tell you who to go to. Once you get to that person, then they will be able to tell you what specific brand of feed. We personally feed Petrus Feed. Comes out of Alexandria, Louisiana. If you're in the Texas, Louisiana area, the best feed for what we do here with satins and mini satins and other breeds, but it's going to be specific to your area and what you can get. But that breeder, if you choose a reputable breeder, is going to be able to tell you the best feed for that rabbit. If you just go into Tractor Supply or you just go into your local feed store and say, give me rabbit feed, there's just no telling what you'll get. Also on these bags, some of them do print on the bottom a date that it was milled. Obviously you want a fresher, newer bag of feed because the nutrients and everything in it are fresher for your competitive show rabbits. All right, I guess that's about it as far as feed, but it's very important to find a real breeder that knows exactly what to feed them. And as always, with the wagon wheel, Fort Worth's Finest is rolling on down the road to that standard of perfection. Take care.